Alright, YouTube. I'm Jerry. It's Egypt. This is our first full day here, and as you can hear, it's loud, like it's chaos everywhere. But it's good fun. It's good fun. So what I wanted to do was basically a little documentary about our trip here. I mean, it's our honeymoon, but I'm going to be filming stuff on it. Like, just why not? So I'm just going to be exploring some stuff, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the ride. Yeah, this at the moment we're staying at the Sheraton Hotel in Cairo. It's a really lovely hotel, to be honest. But yeah, as you can see, Egypt's just mental in the background. Everyone's just beeping, everyone's driving around, doing their normal day-to-day stuff. We're going to be seeing some temples, we're going to see some pyramids, going to the museums, and just doing a bit of everything. I mean, we're in Cairo for a week, so yeah, this is going to be good fun.
So, let's start from the beginning. We travelled from Heathrow. It was supposed to be a 5.5 hour flight, but luckily it only took us 5 hours to do. Right, on the escalator, on the way to our flight. And welcome to Cairo. It's a nice Sphinx that our driver had. This is the first time I saw 3 people on a bike without any helmets on at all. So you do get to see a mix of architecture when you're in Cairo. So we've got loads of high-rise buildings and then just a really nice mosque. I mean, everything's sort of in a different state of repair, to be honest with you. We're currently travelling on the 6th of October bridge, which is a 12.7 miles over Cairo. So you just don't touch the ground at all for 12.7 miles, which is pretty insane. What I would recommend for Cairo is get yourself a driver for all of your transfers, because the traffic is absolutely insane and I would not want to drive here at all. So this is our room. We were quite high up. As you can see, this is the traffic that is absolutely mental. There used to be lines on this, but they've painted them over because no one uses them anyway. Yep, that was our nice dinner that was really cheap from the Sheraton Hotel. Yeah, there were just dogs everywhere. Stray dogs used to just chase the traffic. I'm surprised I didn't see any of them get hit, to be honest with you, because they just don't care. In fact, they just attack cars as well. There are also people that would just go up to taxis and just go up to the windows and try and sell stuff. There we go, another dog. Well, that's the same dog as before, just chasing cars. We did get to have a really nice breakfast though, and get to watch the sunrise over Cairo. This is one thing I noticed, is they have 5G towers. They're supposed to look like palm trees, I guess, to mix it in with the rest of Egypt, but they're really obvious that they're 5G towers. This one was right close to our hotel. And here's some more that I spotted in the distance. So, on our travels, as you see, camper counter in the corner, ding, first camper. They were absolutely everywhere. People tend to just use them as work vehicles and work buses, which is crazy, because over in the UK, you don't see that many of them, but in Egypt, they're absolutely everywhere. There were so many campers, that's why I had to add the camper counter. you're going to hear a ding every single time there's a camper on screen. I mean, I was surprised at how many we saw. It was absolutely insane. And this is, bear in mind, this is just one trip on the way to the Grand Egyptian Museum. This was our first view of the pyramids from the ground. You can see them from the plane on the way in if the weather is nice as well. So we did get to see them from above. But I didn't get any footage of that because I was sitting in an aisle seat. Welcome to the Grand Egyptian Museum. As you can see, they're really close to the pyramids. You've got the option for getting in these little buggies to travel up there, so when it's really hot, and if you don't want to have to walk all the way up there, you can always pay someone and get driven up there. There were all of these cartouches on the outside, which was a really nice touch. And then you're met with this, well, apparently built by Ramses II, which is, well, they dated to him because of all the cartouches that are all over it. But they seem to be in a particularly odd place. I don't understand why they put them on the shoulders. There are some really nice pieces in here. The stonework on a lot of these statues is absolutely incredible, and they're so smooth. But the problem is they date them all to the cartouches that are on them, but there's nothing stopping later civilizations from coming along and putting their own cartouche and their own writing on something that they found. Just like this one here. This tiny little cartouche is how they named that particular statue. Akhenaten. See, these are some of the really pretty pillars that they had, the single piece. And this one was bizarre because they've got all this writing on the side of it, but the quality of the writing does not match to the rest of the statue at all. I mean, look at how good those ribs are. I mean, you can see that massive apparent Ramses II statue that was by the entrance compared to people. It's absolutely huge. The sides on this box were absolutely perfect. They were so straight. It would be very, very difficult to do this by hand. So this is that same box, and as you can see, it's got peculiar drill holes in the corner, possibly for a doorway. I mean, probably for a doorway, to be honest with you, but drilling something in such a corner would be really, really difficult. So this is a statue of Sekhmet. It's really, really shiny compared to the statues that are next to it. Ramses II. There are just Ramses II statues all over, just because he put his name on absolutely everything. You can see how flat this box is. It's absolutely incredible. So as you get to the top of the stairs, near where all of those statues were, you get a really nice view of the pyramids. There were just sarcophagus everywhere, and as you can see in this one, you can see the reflection of the light as well. It would take forever to make something that smooth and that shiny. And here we go, here are some vases. Those were some imitation ones. So I believe this was an alabaster sarcophagus. As you can see, the corners are really sharp. Some more vases. There are some that are completely different to the others, and it takes a different kind of machining to be able to make them. I mean, the ones at the front are fairly primitive, but that big one, and not the one next to it, but the one next to that on the right, absolutely incredible. And then this small one as well in particular. I mean, that would be so difficult to make. It's another alabaster statue. Alabaster's fairly easy to work compared to the sort of the diorite and the granite that they did have some statues made out of. More vases. This one caught my eye in particular because you've got the rounded bottom on there as well. So this was like those other ones in that previous cabinet. Some that are slight imitation to those, especially this one here in the middle with the handles. It's the Osiris story. So that is telling you how later civilizations used to engrave their own names onto statues that they found. So it's probably dated to previous dynasties. But they do admit that pharaohs would come along and just scratch their name into statues that they found. I mean, if you want, you can always pause the video and read through these plaques. If you do go to Egypt, I definitely advise going to the Grand Egyptian Museum because they do have some really nice pieces in there. This one caught my eye because the statue itself is really pristine, but then you've got these really scratchy belt around it, which doesn't make any sense. Why would you do such a scratchy belt if you could do something of that quality? So keep in mind, these are Ramses II statues, apparently made for the same guy that did that one at the beginning, and the quality on them is completely different. Again, that's Ramses II. Nothing like that first statue at the entrance. Some more Sekhmet statues. We were lucky enough to go to the Grand Egyptian Museum before it actually opened for real and before they had all of the Tutankhamun stuff from the older museum. So it wasn't actually that busy when we went. And this is a coffin that actually had a falcon in it, so that's cool. They used to respect their animals a lot. Just like this one here, this crocodile mummy. It's absolutely incredible to see. And then we've got a load of sarcophagus as you get to the end of the museum. Some of them are absolutely massive. This one was a really nice sarcophagus. Pretty much pristine. And this is the list of all the cartouches of all of the pharaohs of Egypt. I should have gone right to left, but my mistake, I went left to right. So you can see how many there are here. And of course, there's a little shopping centre in the Grand Egyptian Museum as well, just to try and get you to buy stuff. And that was it. Got to see the pyramids again on the way out, which was quite cool. And there we go. That was our first full day in Egypt. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you come back because there will be more videos of the rest of our trip.